Buenos días, mi gente. Yo espero tú es bien. Mi nombre es Bit Buddha, and yo es Well, firstly, all right. So I'm gonna do it in English too, but I'm gonna do the second half in English. But the first half I'm gonna do in Spanish. So to sum up for the English speakers, I passed my CompTIA Sec Plus just now, but also want to speak about it in Spanish too. So yeah, ahora yo es termino. Well, yo ganar mi CompTIA Certificación, mi CompTIA Certificación Plus, ¿sí? And para mí, it's más, como dice, yo es muy agradecido, because para mí es mucho tiempo yo estudiar para mi CompTIA Security Plus. En años pasado, yo es en una organización Cybernet Labs, right? In Cybernet Labs, en años pasado, yo es todo mi grupo obtener el CompTIA Security Plus. And para mí, it was imposible mismo, but it's difícil because yo tienes diferente cosa de familia y yo tengo diferente cosa de dinero y viaje en diferente país. It is like mucho diferente cosa en mi vida aquí. Para es no posible obtener mi CompTIA Security Plus en años pasados. But en este años yo es muy agradecido para Diversidad Cyber Council. Es una organización non-profit que ayudar personas que la quiero obtener más certificación en tecnología. En todo la certificación es gratis y todo certificación es libre, right? So yo es muy agradecido because the CompTIA Security para solo es like it's like ¿cómo dice? 400. It's like 400, like 400 something. So yo es muy agradecido para Diversidad Cyber Council para ayudar a mí, y yo es muy agradecido para mi compañeros y mi grupo para estudiar mucha semana, mucha día, de diferente acrónimo, de diferente like cosa, de diferente concepts. Es mucho like para the CompTIA Security Plus is like mucho diferente acronym. So primero yo es agradecido en mi grupo de Cybernet Labs en años pasados. Y yo es agradecido para mi grupo en Diversidad Cyber Council para este años. So yo es muy agradecido, but ahora yo es muy interesante, like, es posible yo camino en diferente ruta ahora, right? So en mi video pasado, yo hablo mucho de Red Hat Enterprise Linux, right? Because yo quiero obtener una carrera en Linux System administrativo, ¿sí? But ahora, para mi trabajo de RELI Group Inc, yo es un cybersecurity specialista intern, right? And en mi trabajo, yo es doing a migration de código Databricks, right? So ahora mi trabajo necesita persona que tienes bien habilidad en Databricks y Data Engineering y Data Analista. So ahora es posible yo obtener un mucho bien trabajo en mi trabajo if yo estudiar de data engineering, like the data engineero, right? So it's both, yeah, yo pienso aquí yo para ahora yo es like más lento or slow down the Linux stuff, and más focal en data engineering because it's más fácil obtener un nuevo carrera en un trabajo que tú es inside or tú es central, then buscar un nuevo organización. But yeah, so yo es agradecido. So yo pienso mi cabeza es like interesante because ella en la Proctoring Central pregunta me, oh, ¿esa tu final certificación? Is like, no, like in cybersecurity there's no final, it's no like terminal, it's like certificación, degree, clearance, it's like it's no posible like solo like, oh, yo es finalizado, yo es termino, yo es like completo. No, en cybersecurity necesita cada vez, cada día, cada segundo estudiar más, right? So yo pienso mi cabeza en próxima semana estudiar para the Databricks Certificación y yo pienso comienzo mi en universidad para mi bachelor's y mi master's y yo pienso mi RHCSA, Red Hat Certified System Administrator, Red Hat RHCSA, yeah, Red Hat RHCSA. Anyway, so yeah, yo pienso mi ruto ahora. But yeah, yo es muy agradecido, yo es muy feliz, yo es muy like, yeah, yo es muy bien because the CompTIA Security Plus is like the primero certificación. It's like the más popular certificación en cybersecurity. So yo es muy agradecido. Y gracias para mi compañeros de Cybernaut Labs, gracias de mi compañeros de diversidad Cyber Council y gracias para todos mis amigos en LinkedIn, gracias a todos mis amigos de negro en cybersecurity para ayudarme. It's like, so it's no solo me, right? It's no solo me. It's mucho diferente persona que ayudarme, right? Mucho diferente persona ayudarme. So it's no solo para mí, es un esfuerzo para mucho diferente personas. So yo es muy agradecido, gracias, y yo hablo más de mi diferente vía y diferente cosa en futuro en cybersecurity y Linux y todo mi carrera y universidad. Yo like hablo más en futuro video. But so I passed my CompTIA Security Plus, and like, bro, I kid you not, I'm so happy for this because literally this has been a certification I should have got so long ago, but there was so much like family stuff I had to like focus on, so much like financial stuff I had to get better at, and it's like there's so much stuff that kind of delayed the process. But I first want to give gratitude to all my cohort members at Cybernaut Labs. I was at Cybernaut Labs last year as a cyber team lead, and I had a group of around like 10 or 12 people, and I was studying with them, right? And a lot of them got the certification, and I was supposed to get it too, but there were different family obligations and different life obligations, and I came back to the United States. It's like it was a lot of things that kind of shifted that process a bit, right? So for the whole year, I've kind of been like just getting out of that pit in a sense, right? So I'm so glad to kind of be back where I was supposed to be in a sense. So definitely shout out to all of them. Also, shout out to my team at Diversity Cyber Council, you know, because I got, if you look at my previous videos, I got my CompTIA Tech Plus with Diversity Cyber Council. So shout out to my team for like always, you know, like, because it was like 10, I feel probably like 10, 8, 12 people in that team. And we're like, every day we would just be like studying the acronyms, just knocking out these acronyms, going to the meetings, doing all the projects, you know, just being present, asking questions, you know. So like shout out to all the instructors at Cybernaut Labs and Diversity Cyber Council, and also shout out to all my teams the teams I had at Cybernaut Labs and Diversity Cyber Council too, and also shout out to all the people at Blacks in Cyber as well who have kind of been like inspiring me on my journey, who I got to like interview or be like cohort members with, because we've all kind of majority of them have walked this path, right? And I'm just now, I feel like the new kid in high school, but I'm cool with like everybody. I feel like I'm cool with like the senior, I'm cool with the principal, I'm cool with like the janitor, like I'm cool with everybody, right? So shout out to everyone who has helped me on my journey, because I remember all this stuff vividly, like, because like a good chunk of my tech journey, I was studying by myself, right? But then November, was it November? Was it August? It was August or November last year. I started with Cybernaut Labs, and ever since then, it's just been like this gradual expansion of all these different cyber people and all these different organizations that I'm meeting. So I'm definitely grateful to be getting deeper in the industry, because it's been a journey, right? I wish there was. I'm glad I'm making these videos, right? Because I wish that people could see how much time and energy I've actually put into this stuff. Like, I feel like it seems nice, right? Because we share the highlights, but anyone in tech and cyber just knows how much. Like, I'm excited for in the future where I could just speak about the stuff I went through, the stuff I sacrificed to even get here. And it's like, it's funny I say get here, but it's still so much further to go, you know? So it takes a lot of energy. So I respect all like cyber and tech people, because it's not easy. Like, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I would definitely say it's worth it, you know? I'll definitely say it's worth it. Yeah, so in my last video, I was talking about a lot about Red Hat Enterprise Linux. And of course, I still gotta get deeper into that. But now I'm thinking about pivoting a bit, because in general, like I'm going more towards like Linux system administration, Linux kernel developer vibes, because I'm more so command line interface, keyboard centric, Vim, keyboard shortcut workflow, because that's what I'm used to in my personal life, and I'm just trying to translate that to my professional and business life as well, right? But now I'm thinking I might slow down on that a little bit, right? A little bit, because at my job with RELI Group Inc, I'm a cybersecurity specialist intern there. I started with them in February, I think it was February. But I started with them, and like shout out to them, because they've been kind of having a lot of patience and like teaching me a lot of stuff there. But they have this opening, because they're doing this whole migration with this thing called Databricks, right? So they have these openings because they need a lot of Databricks engineers and Databricks analysts and Databricks this, right? So I'm thinking for a time I might just dip over into like the whole data engineering thing a little bit. I might like do a little pivot, you know, do a little spin around, you know. It makes me think about, you know, like when in basketball, when people be like doing their like when they be doing their moves, and then they do like a crossover, and then they do like I'm gonna do a little like sidestep, you know. I'm gonna do a little sidestep for a bit and focus on getting these Databricks engineering certifications in the coming weeks. I should have them before, what's the day? No, January 7th, September. Before December. So most likely in the latest November. Because I know actually next month. So October, I should just like knock out both, like regardless. Like both of those I should just like knock out the associate one and then the other more advanced engineering one they have. So for now, that's kind of like my plan for now. There's a lot of other stuff in my life I gotta figure out in my personal life, but because there's a lot of moving back and forth and a lot of new environments, a lot of new everything, right? I gotta figure out. But in terms of like tech and career, I think that's the focal point for now. So I just got my Sec Plus. I'm gonna go over to these Databricks certifications for a bit. Also WGU, the college stuff I did not forget about. What's that lady name? I talked to the commissioner lady. No, the enrollment lady at WGU, like Western Governors University, and I could get in, right? I just want to make sure, like, the thing is, I would just want to get like a better paying gig first, then go to college, right? And I feel like that'll just kind of be a bit more stable, because I could go to college now, but it's like, I would just like a bit more money, so like the lifestyle I could provide for me and my family would just be a bit better, and then the college stuff I think will be a bit more smooth for me. So that's my plan. So my plan is to get Databricks engineering stuff, be a Databricks engineer, Databricks architect, go to school, future like doing more Linux content, going more towards like Linux system admin and Linux kernel stuff in the future. Oh, because also the Linux Foundation just made their courses free for the Linux kernel developer and the Linux system admin. They made both of them free, so I'm in those as well. So, but those are, I gotta actually put more time into that. Actually, after the Databricks stuff, I might just knock that out, because I think we have access to it for 6 months. And the thing about free stuff, right? When people get stuff for free, they usually don't treat it the same as if they paid for it. And the fact that they made it free, I know I got it, right? But now all these other certifications are in my head. I'm glad I got my Sec Plus. Now I'm slowly going to be focused on Databricks. But the Linux stuff I have not forgot. Like, Linux is my heart. Like, Linux is my love in a sense. So I have to put a lot of time and energy into that too. So it's like all these different things I'm trying to balance. But for now, Databricks engineering stuff, the Linux Foundation courses, WGU, going back to school, gradually getting deeper into like Linux system administration and Linux kernel stuff, and then I'm on like 50 acres and y'all never gonna see me again. But no, I'm joking. But no. So I'm just gonna like run it up in tech, right? And then get land for me and my family, and then start farming. And yeah, that's pretty. It's gonna be so funny. Like I'm gonna be super deep in tech, and then like I'm gonna be in like a suit at like freaking DEF CON or whatever, right? And then next week y'all gonna see me on my farm like pruning like papayas or soursop or something like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, honestly, for everyone who has helped me on my journey. Much love, much love, much patience as well, because this stuff is hard. I know it's hard. I've had nights, I've had mornings, I've had weeks, I've had months where this stuff I had to sacrifice a lot for this stuff. So I know how hard it could be. So definitely much strength to everyone trying to get in this industry. It's not easy, but I will say it's worth it, because nothing in life, what they say, nothing worthwhile comes easy or something like that, you know? So most things take a lot of like energy and effort. And I feel like that's why when we receive it, I feel like we would appreciate it more, because we know how much we sacrifice to get to there, right? So just keep on the journey, keep studying, stay focused, stay studying these certifications. If you got to go back to school, go back to school. You got to get the certifications, you got to move, you got to just do what you got to do, right? Just stay focused. That's the one thing I would say, because especially in cybersecurity, it's so, in tech in general, because I've studied so much different parts of this industry, right? And I'm glad I'm kind of gradually focusing more on like cybersecurity and Linux specifically, right? But even now I gotta like pivot a little bit for the data engineering stuff. It's like a very cyclical thing, but stay as focused as you can, man. Just stay focused. Stay focused. Have faith. And just work like towards it. You like know the best thing that your next best move. I'm just here to like make you remember that next best move. But yeah, much love, much abundance, and peace. Bye.